Hello, everyone. It's very nice to see a good strength of participants here who have dropped in to participate for this session. So, welcome you all for this wonderful session. So, as everyone are from different part of the country, so good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all. So I let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Anjana from DPU, and I welcome you all for today's webinar on online qualification for learners in Africa with 100% scholarship from the Government of India. The Indian government has come up with the initiative, the EWAP project, fully funded by MEA Government of India, which is a 100% scholarship program. The purpose of the webinar today is to showcase you about our university, about what our university is offering the programs online, and help you understand and streamline the admission process. So before we begin ahead, I would like to introduce the team members who have joined us here. Uh, DPU team members and also the team members, supportive team members from MEA TCIL. I would like to welcome you all. Firstly, I would like to introduce Dr. Veena Bhalla ma'am, who is a mentor and a guide and one of our management team member. Thank you, ma'am, for being present for this webinar session. I would now introduce our ma'am, Dr. Safia Faruqi here, the
Hello.
director, ma'am, of online programs. Thank you, ma'am, for being present for this session, long awaited session for all the students. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep, if you're there, you could wave so that all our participants can have a face to your name.
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Sandeep from DPU. Welcome to DPU.
Thank you, Sandeep. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Uday from IT team.
Hello everyone, this is Uday.
Now, I would request Mr. Subhash, you are there here.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to DPU.
Thank you, Subhash, for being here. And he is also going to be a person to number of people who are going to connect for their documents, submission process and all. So these were the team members of DPU who are here to attend your queries and help you understand it for the program. We also have team members from MEA. We have team member from TCIL, PMU also here. I welcome Mr. Vikas and Mr. Sumantro for participating for this panel. We are also awaiting Mr. Rishi and Mr. Anoop to join us. We will await for them also soon. Thank you, Mr. Sumantro, and thank you, Mr. Vikas, for being here for this session. So as we begin our session, the important part of our session is to understand each other, understand the program that we are offering. So what we are going to cover in our session, we'll be taking through you a short video which is presented by our director, ma'am, DPU Center of Online Learning by Dr. Safia Faruqi. She will take us through the highlights of the program where she will share the program structure, what all is the eligibility criteria regarding the documentation which is required, and also take us through the admission process. Once we are through with the same, we also have a surprise thing for you in the middle of the session, which I'll take you through once we are in the middle of the session, and followed by we will take up the question answer session, long awaited question answer session. So this will be the flow of our webinar session of today. So now I would request Mr. Sandeep to please start the video, which is made and directed by Dr. Safia ma'am. Over to you, Mr. Sandeep.
Based on a vision of Honorable Dr. P.D. Patil, Chancellor of D.Y. Patil University, Pune, and Mrs. Smita Zadhav, Executive Director, DPU.
An MBA program is designed to develop future-focused capabilities of students. Here is your chance to be mentored by leading academicians and industry experts, and you can study in your own time, at your own pace.
I'm Dr. Safia, Director of Center for Online Learning of Dr. D.Y. Patil University. An MBA program is designed and developed to seek out those capabilities which are required by the employer in the current scenario. First 2 semesters of our online MBA program are common for all the specializations. We have 8 specializations of our online MBA program, which are Human Resource Management, Financial Management, Marketing Management, Information Technology Management, International Business Management, Project Management, Operations Management, and Hospital and Healthcare Management.
Online delivery model will give you freedom to choose when, where, and how much you want to study. An MBA program will prepare you for the workplace of the future. An affordable, a world-class MBA degree now made available for all. It will force you to think critically, innovate successfully, and solve problems creatively. After completion of this online MBA, aspirants shall enhance managerial competencies to take on corporate challenges in various sectors of the Indian economic environment. This MBA program is designed by academic and industry experts with the intention of improving various skill sets of the participants. This online MBA is 2 years spread over 4 semester programs. In the 4th semester project work, they will be able to make good use of all the courses that they have learned and be able to apply it and solve the complex issues they face in the domain in which they are working. They shall come out with unique, creative, innovative, or out-of-the-box solutions in the corporate world. The program is delivered course-wise and unit-wise through a unique world-class learning management system platform. All units of all the courses are designed and delivered using 4-quadrant approaches as suggested in the UGC notification for online programs. Each unit has pre-recorded video lectures, e-text material, articles or notes, case studies, open resources, virtual class to clear doubts, FAQs, quizzes, self-assessment. Learner will be engaged continuously through learner management system features such as discussion forums, chatting, class wall, message, email, RSS feed, etc. The program is mainly for working class and is completely online mode right from the registration for the program to getting the degree.
Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth, Pune is the first university to sign MOU with the Telecommunications Consultant India Limited on 27th February officially paves the way for long-term and short-term courses, and it is giving us an opportunity to upskill ourselves. And this project is fully funded by Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, offers 100% scholarship on all the programs. There are some key highlights for our program, which is being offered by Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth, Pune, India, online through the eVidya Bharati project. It's a full scholarship program, which is UGC approved online degree and certificate programs with innovative and industry experts, which is designed to fit your schedule with the current world, and it helps to study and collaborate with international students as well, where you have the facility of localized examination facility, 24/7 student support system. The entire program structure has been designed in such a way that the learners will learn at their own pace. The total credits of the program is 102. The duration is of 2 years, comprises of 4 semesters, and the validity is of a double of the duration, means of 4 years. The program is having some domain core courses which are common for the semester 1 and semester 2. Then in the semester 3 and 4, mean on second year, there are specialization and generic elective courses. There is a provision of assignments, formative assignments, summative assessment test on the learning management system. And in the semester 4 or the final year, the student will also have a project work where he can do his project and he can apply all the theoretical knowledge into the practice. The eligibility criteria for taking into the admissions are a bachelor degree from a recognized university in any discipline with a minimum of 50% aggregate marks, and the documents which are required for this online admission for the online program are: we need to submit government ID or a passport copy, degree certificate or a passing certificate, graduation mark sheet, your photograph, as well as your signature. Everything has to be uploaded online. We have two other certificate courses. One is digital marketing, which is of 6-month course having 20 credits, 5 courses, and the validity is of a 1 year, means double the duration of the course. By going to the digital marketing certificate course, the student will get a practical exposure of digital marketing activities. They will be able to learn to start writing on the blogs, to start preparing the website. They will also be learn the ability to start an app, video channel. They will also get the knowledge to start digital marketing agencies, as well as the basic concept of this course will lead one to develop a skill in technical aspects. The second certificate program is on hospital and healthcare management, which is a very popular program of Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth, Pune. It is also having 20 credits, 5 courses. Duration of the program is of 6 months. It helps to inculcate the skills of hospital administration, where a person can learn and will be able to plan, organize, and administer hospital activities. He will be fully aware of the hospital legal aspects or legalities. This program will help them to understand the hospital activities and the healthcare importance or the care, how they can use all these optimally in the hospital.
Hello students, welcome to D.Y. Patil's Center for Online Learning. D.Y. Patil offers you the 100% scholarship under I Learn by Government of India for 3 online programs. Number 1, Master of Business Administration, MBA. Number 2, Certificate Program in Digital Marketing. Number 3, Certificate Program in Hospital and Healthcare Management. For applying the programs offers by D.Y. Patil, follow the steps. Open the website www.ilearn.gov.in. Then click on Register and Sign In tab. Click on Sign Up Now link. Fill your details like username, new password, confirm new password, and email ID. Press Send Verification Code. Please enter the code which is sent to your email ID. Then press Create button. Then fill your personal details like first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, country residing in currently, and learning center. Press Register. You are registered successfully with iLearn. Now you have to select the program you want to appear. Click on course catalog from top navigation menu. Select the option all, then on this page left side filters. Go to the option partner institution from the given drop down menu. Select Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth. Now you can see the programs offered by D.Y. Patil. D.Y. Patil offers you world-class 3 programs. 1. Master of Business Administration MBA. 2. Certificate Program in Digital Marketing. 3. Certificate Program in Hospital and Healthcare Management. You can select any of the program. Click on the program which you want to appear. It will take you to the D.Y. Patil Online MBA page, where students can go through all the information about the program like
Based on a
introduction
vision
video for
of
the program,
Honorable
specializations which we offers, and lot more. Then click on Apply Now button on top right corner of the page. The first step is learner's registration and authentication. Fill the information like name of candidate, email ID which is registered on iLearn. Select country as participating countries in ABBAB network. Select the program, for example Master of Business Administration online. Enter the code shown in image. Enter the password and confirm password. Click on Verify Details button. Please enter the verification code which is communicated with you on your email ID. Then click on Verify OTP button. You have to fill your personal information very carefully and also upload the clear scan copy of documents in JPEG or PDF format, like passport, government issued proof of identity, proof of permanent address and previous nationality if any. Then click on Save and Proceed button. Next step for educational details and upload the clear scan copy of your documents. You can also fill your employment details on this page. Then click on Save and Proceed button. Next step is upload your photograph and signature. Press Next button. Review your form carefully. Press Next button and then Submit button. Welcome email is sent to your registered email ID. Thank you so much and welcome to D.Y. Patil Center for Online Learning.
So there is a global opportunity to avail 100% scholarship from Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth, Pune. So I request all of you that the admissions are open and you can take your admissions and avail this golden opportunity of 100% scholarship program by Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth and through eWAB project.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for playing this wonderful, informative video for all of us. I'm sure all the learners here would have definitely gained a lot of information about the university and also about the program that we are offering. Now, moving ahead, our online qualification can be a great way and a help to give your career a boost and give you where you want to be at your workplace. So our online program can help you in giving 100% scholarship, offer you an opportunity to climb up the ladder. So before we move ahead, the surprise element which we had here was some testimonials of our current batch student. I would request Mr. Sandeep to play the testimonial of one of our students whose name is Harrison Naidu. He is currently pursuing an MBA program with us. So Mr. Sandeep.
My name is Harrison Sampangandu. I'm a mining engineer by profession. Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in mining engineering, and I work at a university. I lecture mining engineering. I would like to thank DPU and the Indian government for the scholarship to study an MBA in project management. This is a blessing, I must say, that I'll be able to acquire this paper without paying anything at all. I would like to say thank you to the Indian government, as this is going to go a long way in helping me enhance the skills to teach and to reach out to the thousands of Zambians that are in need of project management skills in relation to mining, because often we train mining engineers without a proper understanding of how they can manage projects. So in this regard, I would like to thank you and say thank you once again to DPU and the Indian government, and also the contact that connected me to this opportunity, Mr. Kelvin Chisenga. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for playing us this testimonial of our current batch student. Now, I would request you to play one more testimonial that would be of Mayuni Monica, also pursuing the MBA program from DPU under the 100% scholarship EVAP project. Mr. Sandeep?
Monica Mayuni. I'm actually a journalist from Zambia. I would like to thank DPU for offering me an opportunity to study an MBA in project management. I'm so grateful for the opportunity that you've given me and so many Africans. And I just want to assure you that, this will go a long way. Upon graduating from your institution, definitely I'll be able to transfer the knowledge to other Zambians, and of course, I'll become more productive for my nation and the company that I work for. I'm so grateful to DPU and the Indian government for offering me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for playing us through to testimonials. So before we move ahead, I would request all the learners here, because they would be having a lot of questions, that you can raise your questions in the chat box, and we will start our questionnaire session. So any students having any questions, you're most welcome to raise your questions over a chat box, and we can take up the question. And with the help of our director, ma'am, Dr. Safia ma'am, she would be herself addressing every questions and trying to help in clearing all the doubts which are raised in this forum. So one of the questions which has come to my private chat box is regarding the documents which are required. What are the documents which are required, and is it mandatory to have a passport while applying for the program? So here this is a very great opportunity for all the learners who are applying for the batch 2021 batch, where if a candidate is not having a passport, if you are having a national ID, you are most welcome to apply with this program. So the documents required would be a national ID or a passport. So while you're submitting a national ID, you're requested to ensure that you're submitting a color copy with front and back, which should have a photograph, and also ensuring the valid ID. When we say valid ID, it means the expiry date. It should not be an expired national ID card. So it should be a date which is coming under the tenure. So a national ID card or a passport will suffice the first requirement. The second requirement is the bachelor's degree. Third requirement, bachelor's transcript. Then we would require also a photograph followed by a scanned copy of a signature would be required. All these documents are required while you are filling the form. You need to upload these documents while you are filling the form. These are the set of documents which would be required while you are filling the form. Now, I would take up the next question is, can I apply for MBA while my degree is in education, in civic education? However, I have done my medicine, MVE and MSc also.
Yes, you can apply for the MBA. You are eligible for the MBA program.
So any student who wants to apply for an MBA program, let me help all the students here. Anyone who has done their bachelor's in any discipline can apply for an MBA program. Another question which has come up is, some students are scheduled to be graduated in April 2021 with a BSc in accounting and finance. and wish to pursue the MBA. Can I apply using the transcription result as I await the graduation degree?
I think Vikas sir will be better to answer this question. Is it, can we accept as a transcript to take the admission, sir?
Ma'am, the documentation that are required mandatory from the university are there. So if you are allowed to go ahead with the transcript and degree can be submitted later on, that will suffice.
Okay, so we allow generally here in the Indian student, we allow to take the admissions by the transcripts. Then later on, once they receive their certificate, they can submit to the university.
But ma'am, in case the student is supposed to appear for exams in April, I guess that student won't be allowed. But if they have not received their degrees, they can be allowed if university rules permit.
Yeah, before the examination, they have to submit the certificate.
Yes.
So this batch is for January. The examination will be in the month of June. So if you will get your certificate before the April, you can apply with the transcript.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing this question. So summing up and helping the student again, I hope the student has the question raised. I hope the student has already appeared for the exam and has got the transcript with them. Currently, you can apply with your transcript and also with a passing certificate of your graduation. You can apply, and as and when you get a graduation degree, you are suggested to submit the graduation degree immediately as you receive the
same. As soon as possible.
The next question: how can I know that I am accepted in the college? All the students who are applying for the program and giving their documents, we are in the process of getting your documentation. Some documents are coming in large size, so we have to even resize the documents for some of the students, helping them out. So they all are in the process. All the students will be getting a mail to the mail ID in which you have registered for the program, stating that you have applied for this program. And once we get information from Government of India through MEA, we will be updating about the scholarship selected students. Some students want to know about the website for applying for the applications. So I would request Mr. Subhash to please share the link, iLearn link to register for the program.
Yeah, it's there. They have shared the link as well as the contact details for the admissions.
Where and how are the exams conducted? That's the next question by one of the students.
Exams will be remote proctored examination, which will be a combination of multiple choice questions as well as the descriptive questions. So this batch of January will have their examination in the month of June 2021.
The next question is, what else availability of programs are there in master's course?
Currently, we are providing MBA, Masters of Business Administration, with 8 specializations like operations management, financial management, human resource management, information technology, international business management, and so on. So you can opt any one specialization with the Masters of Business Administration. And other 2 certificate programs are of 6 months. That is on hospital and healthcare, and the other one is on digital marketing.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question is, if a student is pursuing an MA in computer application, so can he also apply? Yes, definitely you can apply for the program if you're pursuing your MA with your bachelor's degree, or if you have completed your master's, you can also with that degree also apply for our current program. what programs do we offer? We have just now covered, but still I would cover it once again, that what we are offering a program is MBA, which is Masters in Business Administration, where you get an option to select your specialization. There are 8 different specialization you can select from the list of specialization that we have. The 8 different specialization we have in finance, we have in IT, marketing, then we have operation management, project management, international business management, and one of our lovely specialization program is a hospital and healthcare administration. So we have all different areas of specialization. So whichever domain you would want to pursue for your future, you can opt the same. And the beauty of this program is this MBA program is of 2 years, which comprises of 4 semesters. So the first year, first and second semester is going to be common for all the domains. So second year is the time when you all will get again an opportunity to select which specialization you would want to opt for. So understanding the requirement of the market, the specialization within you, which you feel that you can grow for future, your liking, something which motivates you, you can select that specialization in the second year and opt to select the same. The other 2 programs that we have is the certificate program. It is a 6 months program of digital marketing. That is a certificate program in digital marketing, followed by a certificate program in hospital and healthcare. So we have 2 certificate programs of 6 months and MBA, that is Masters in Business Administration, with 8 specialization. The next question is, how are the exams conducted, which was also covered, but I would request Safia ma'am to also explain once again regarding the examination.
See, exams are conducted through the remote proctored on the computer-based examination, and each subject will have the combination of assignment as well as the examination. And this will consist the combination of multiple choice questions as well as descriptive questions. So it will be basically on the computer-based examination, and on each subject, you have to submit the assignments. That is again also a online assignments, consist of multiple choice questions, and then you have to appear for the examinations. So the total subjects for the entire MBA program are 24 along with the project report. But you have to go through with the semester pattern. So in semester 1, you will have 6 subjects for which you have to appear for the examinations.
Thank you, ma'am. As you have explained in a very detailed way, a lot of questions which would be there would be covered in a go. There's another question from one of the students wanting to know about our university accredited in India and in my country, Zambia.
See, all the DPU is already having an IRF ranking, as well as the program is UGC approved, which is the regulatory body in India. And this is also approved in outside India also. And definitely at Zambia too. A lot of students have taken the admissions for this program from the Zambia, and it is the approved, recognized degree.
There is again a question which has a very common question. So I would address this question with the answer that, will any student be allowed to change their specialization after they take up the program? After you take up the program, the scholarship is declared and your name is announced in the scholarship list. You would be connected with the team members. You would be connected with our mentors. So you can communicate with the mentor and select the specialization or change the specialization, whichever you want to opt for. The other question is there, if they have submitted the document, if any student has submitted the document, does it mean that they are selected? They are automatically selected. Once you select the documents, we are collecting the documents. we complete the documentation process. As university, we would be verifying the details. Our academic consult team will be verifying your details and then submitting further your documents to MEA to validate your documents. They have their next step of process. They would be again evaluating your documents and will further be evaluated through mission. And there are 2-3 more stages of evaluating and finalizing the same, and they would further share the final declared list of selected scholarship student to us. Once we receive the list of students, we would be sharing the same, updating to all of you. Definitely a student, you are open to change your specializations once you have got selected. There's another nice question which has come from a student asking how many examination sessions are there in MBA?
See, this entire program of 2 years MBA is a semester pattern. So there are 4 semesters of this entire program. So semester wise means every 6 months there will be exam. Like this batch, in which if you will take the admission of a January batch, the examination will be in the month of June. So it will be after 6 months, the examination will be there. And along with the examination, you have to submit your assignments too.
The next question from a student is, he's having a bachelor's in science and master's in engineering, looking forward for a scholarship of PhD. All apologies, sir, to you. We are just having an MBA program and 2 certificate program as shared. We are currently not offering any PhD scholarship.
But this MBA program will make you eligible to apply for the PhD.
One of the students stating the same question was repeated twice, I guess. Another question, is it the last intake? I missed the opportunity to study because I am having a typing error in my date of birth. Okay, this is not going to be the last opportunity. This is our second batch, third batch going on this season. That is the July session is going to be our second batch, and this intake is going to be the third intake. Can someone do 2 programs at once? For instance, MBA and a certificate course. I'm really interested, but I may be a disadvantage due to undergraduate specialist, hence wish to look for a backup. Okay, so the answer would be, for doing an MBA program, it's important for all of the learners to be a graduate. So that is a compulsory thing, that you need to be a graduate to do this program of MBA. But however, you definitely have an opportunity to do our certificate program. So you can apply for the certificate program if you do not have a graduate degree. There's another question from one of the students asking that I only have a degree certificate, but I don't have my transcript. It will take a while for me to get my transcript. I want to know whether I can apply using my degree while I wait for my transcript.
Yes, you please apply and try to get the transcript as soon as possible, but please apply along with your certificate, and as soon as possible, try to submit the transcript, but you can apply for the admissions.
The next question is January intake still open for application? Currently, the last date of application is the last week of December, and it may be extended. Definitely, you can follow the social media sites, which is going to be also sharing in the chat box. but currently it is last week of December. So my suggestion to all of you would be to apply as soon as possible. You all should consider, I would request all to mute rest of them. Yeah. So I would request all the learners that this is a great opportunity for you all to do a program with 100% scholarship. So apply as soon as possible. Do not lose a chance or wait for the next batch. Apply in the current batch itself. There's another question by one of the student asking how many batches or years of iLearn have and how long does the iLearn last? I would request Mr. Vikas or Mr. Sumantru to take this up.
As on date, the project which is offering education to all the applicants through iLearn portal is supposed to be for 5 years, but the government of India has a commitment of offering 15,000 scholarships to the African learners. So it's only 15,000. So please don't wait for the next batches.
Thank you, Vikas, for answering, addressing this.
The program is for 5 years, and we would be offering 15,000 scholarships to African learners.
Sooner the better. As it is a scholarship program, there are a lot of people approaching and the seats are filling soon. So take the advantage and consider this as a Christmas gift for yourself. One is most welcome to gift oneself a Christmas gift with adding on feather to your academic qualifications. So I have another very good question by one of the students just rolled up asking about if a student wants to do a marketing management as a specialization and also want to do a certificate program in digital marketing, or will digital marketing fall under the marketing management?
See, you can do both of the programs together, but the basic difference between MBA and the certificate course of digital marketing would be for the MBA program, you will be able to learn all the management skill. Since the first year is a combination of core management subjects, which will make you or help you to be a good manager. And the second year, you will choose the specialization. Now, if you will choose the specialization of marketing management, then the digital marketing would be one of the subject of that specialization. Whereas if you will also do a certificate in digital marketing, that will be especially focused on the digital marketing, like using digital media, such as social media and website. So both the combination, like MBA with marketing management, as well as the certificate program on digital marketing, would be a good combination to choose this and to go ahead.
There's another question. Helgray, your question is not very clear, so I would request you to please reframe and write your question. In the meantime, I would move to the next question. Okay, the students, whoever has submitted their documents, those documents have been further submitted ahead by the university. And once we get an approval of your scholarship, we would be sharing the same back to you. And all the students in a couple of days before the weekend will be getting the mailers of their documents being submitted successfully. So that would mean your documents have been submitted. Once your selection is received to us by MEA, we would be sharing about the selected scholarship. All the website details have been mentioned below. You may look through it and try applying the same. And also you are finding the detail of contact of Mr. Subhash and myself also. So you're most welcome to connect to any of us for helping you out for either filling your form or any of the questions. You're most welcome to get in touch. There's another question, ma'am, asking, can I do 2 specialization in the same MBA at the same time? Example, he wants to do financial management and information technology.
No, dear. Currently, we are offering a single specialization. You can do only one specialization. The motive behind is that we want you to get the specialized degree on one core area. So that is why we are offering a single specialization irrespective of the dual specialization.
There's a question, when are the classes starting? As soon as we get an approval list from MEA regarding the scholarship, the class would start after 15 to 20 days of the receival of the approval of the scholarship. Tentatively, we are expecting the classes to begin by February. That is a tentative date, not a confirmed date. This is a student asking MBA in linguistics. Sorry, we are not having this program. Definitely, if we have this program, we will take a note of it and let you know as when we start the particular program. One of the students wants to know about when will the hospital and the healthcare management program begin. As soon as we get the final list of approved scholarship, we would be beginning the program and the classes after 15 to 20 days of the receipt of the scholarship list. There is an important question, ma'am, from one of the student here asking that his official language is Portuguese. So can he submit his academic documents in Portuguese, the original language used in their country?
I think we will accept the translation of that. Right, Vikas, sir? I think we need translation. Yes, translation of that transcript is required.
So Alberto, we would be requiring the transcript which is going to be in English language, so that we will be able to understand the same. So request you to provide with the transcript of your bachelor's degree and transcript.
And I would like to also add that all the course content and course material would be in English only. So a basic requirement of English would be there from your side to pursue the course.
The question is there, I am a holder of ACCA and hold a part of ACCA. What is the procedure of acceptance, since the entry is a degree, which is our professional is not there? I'm interested in MBA Finance or MS in Finance. He's a holder of ACCA.
Is it equivalent to the graduate program? That needs to be checked, ma'am.
Okay, so I would request the student that you may initially share your documents to the mail ID of Mr. Subhash. You share your documents. We will validate the documents if it is eligible. If so, we will let you know. Then you can apply for this program.
Yeah, I would like to add, ma'am.
Yes, Subhash.
Yeah, if want to find out the eligibility, they can send the documents to us. We will go through all the documents, and if they are eligible, of course, we'll take them ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Subhash.
So all of you can send the documents along with the admission form to Subhash or Dr. Anjana, and we will check the document and get back to you as soon as possible.
There's another question of a student asking if they can do an MBA and a bachelor's degree from iLearn.
So that Vikas sir will answer. I think they can do 2 programs together. Right, sir?
I mean, at least for
as of now,
bachelor.
But bachelor
yes,
and
please go ahead.
I think, like for bachelors, I mean, one has to, I mean, in this, the student can only apply for an MBA if he has a bachelor's degree. And if he wants to he can apply,
we will think suitably, we will take a decision and revert back.
Thank you, Sumantro sir. I would explain it in detail to the student that a student can either apply for bachelor's or for MBA. A student basically would be requiring a bachelor's degree in order to apply for an MBA program. So for pursuing an MBA program, a student needs to complete the bachelor's degree. In case a student is already pursuing a bachelor's program from iLearn and wants to apply immediately in MBA, anyway, student has to complete a bachelor's, only after that can apply in an MBA program. You cannot skip the duration of a bachelor and simultaneously do MBA. Firstly, you will have to complete one program to move into a MBA program, because a master's in MBA requires you to have a bachelor's degree in hand. In the meantime, I would request Mr. Sandeep, if there is any questions, you can take it up from there.
Right now, there is no question on Facebook, ma'am.
Okay. Richard, if you're facing some issue while you are registering for the program, you can email to my mail ID or Mr. Subhash, and any one of us will help you there. Well, there's a question, a very sweet question from one of the learners participant here, asking that if a student has applied and she does not get through the scholarship after applying, what happens? What does a scholar do at that time? Jason, I would say, let's be positive, think positive, and be optimistic. You need to put in your efforts by sharing your documents, correct documents, and we are here to help you in uploading those documents and the form and everything to the ministry here, and expecting a positive reply. And let us consider that all the students who are applying to be that they are able to go ahead and their scholarships are approved. MBA a student wants to do in e-governance and human right.
See, currently we are not offering MBA with the public governance or e-governance. So we are offering 8 specializations to the MBA. You can choose any one from them. Currently, we are not offering on human rights and e-governance specialization.
But as a wholesome, there's an opportunity in front of you, Devi. That is, you can opt for human resource management, which is going to even cover a broader perspective of the same. Do have a look through of our human resource management program specialization. And if you feel that is going to suit your job profile, do apply over the same. There are a couple of students who have missed the application process. So I would request my team to share the same.
And I would request all of you to fill up the application form with this link as soon as possible and grab this opportunity.
In the meantime, I would like to invite here one of our esteemed students of our current batch, Mr. Kelvin, and I would request him to come on air and share his experience with the current participants. Mr. Kelvin, you're there?
Yes, I'm here, except I'm driving home, but we can talk. But I've been following what has been happening.
Oh, great, Calvin. Welcome for this session. Yeah. Nice that you took out some time and are sharing your experience. I would request you to share your experience with the current participants.
Okay. I am a current student based in Zambia, and I'm taking an MBA program. I want to specialize into international business management, of which I've seen it is really helpful.
Calvin, we have lost your voice.
I think there is some network issues.
There is a network issue, and by the time he joins in, I would request Mr. Sandeep to quickly, if you could play his testimonial to the participants, and they can have a video of the same.
My name is Kelvin Chisanga. I'm the Executive Director of iNetcom Business Solutions. I'm one of the beneficiaries of an Indian program which has been offered by DP University and the conjunction of Government of India. This an MBA online sponsorship has been offered free of charge. Actually, it's 100%. I'm very grateful that this has come as a very great gesture, especially this year. And I hope to see a number of growth points from there. I hope to see myself growing strategy sound way of how to analyze in issues of both quantitative and qualitative skills. And I hope to have a proven skill and ability to develop and prioritize and also implement values that create enhanced focus. I believe and trust this shall bring forth a lot of aspects. Center my focus on international business management, and that is as my center of focus. I believe and trust that this shall be able to shape me in the way things should work out. I encourage each and everyone out there to actually consider applying. And it's one thing that will be able to change the status quo in Africa and in Zambia in particular.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for playing the video for all the participants. It's very unfortunate that we could not have Mr. Calvin online. He's one of our very esteemed students. Now, we have another question here. I'll just take up the last two questions. So I would request all the participants, if you have some questions, you can raise it immediately. The last two questions, one of the students asking that are we checking the forms before submitting for students? Definitely, that is one of the important part being taken care by Mr. Subhash, whom I introduced in the beginning. Mr. Subhash is taking care, checking the documents and submitting before submitting to Government of India. So we are definitely validating your documents before submitting the same. And another important question which has come, when is the program starting? The program is going to start once we get the approved list of scholarship from MEA, Government of India, and we would start the program after the same. We will update all the scholars as soon as we get the final list of approval from the Government of India. So I would like to recap two important questions which a couple of students have addressed. That is the list of documents which are required to apply for this program. We would require a national ID or a valid passport, followed by a bachelor's degree, a bachelor's transcript, a photograph of yours, and a scanned signature. All these documents would be required while you are filling the form and uploading the documents. Regarding the programs that have been offered by DPU is we have an MBA, Masters in Business Administration, with 8 different specializations. And the beauty of the program is you can select your specialization even after enrolling for an MBA program, or even change the specialization after 1 year. If you want, you can switch over your specialization as well. 2 certificate programs that we are offering is a certificate program in digital marketing and a certificate program in hospital and healthcare administration. So these are some common questions. So I wanted to just quickly recap and consider the same. So considering that you all would have gained a lot with this webinar session, I would just want to convey to all of you that it's sometimes important that you invest on yourself. And what you need to invest is your time and your energy. So this Christmas, gift yourself and enhance your academic qualification to make your future brighter. and rise to a higher place. I'm sure everyone here have taken out some time is for their growth perspective, and definitely all of you would grow. Now I would request Dr. Safia ma'am to address to the participants.
Well, thanks to all of you for attending this wonderful webinar. I must say the words of Nelson Mandela that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And education is a first step for people to gain the knowledge, critical thinking, empowerment, and skill they need to make life as well as society well maintained. So I hope you must have enjoyed it, and we will send you these slides as well as the recordings to all of you. Please feel free to pass this along to your colleagues, to your friends who may be interested to do the MBA program from DPU. And I must say that this is a grand opportunity which is being provided through the MEA and TCIL, that we are getting this scholarship to continue our education. So it's my request to all of you to grab this golden opportunity as soon as possible. And I must say that you should grab this opportunity before the Christmas. And I thank to all of you for attending this webinar, and a big thanks to Vikas sir and Sumutra sir for being with us in this wonderful evening. And I will also appreciate my team, Dr. Anjana, Mr. Sandeep, Uday, Subhash, and the entire DPU team who have worked hard to be with us today evening. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the wonderful webinar.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for participating for this
Thank you all.
session. I would request Mr. Sandeep or Mr. Subhash to please share the link.
Thanks to
and
Dr.
pass the
Veena Bhalla,
requested
ma'am, who is our
dialogue.
mentor. Ma'am, I would request that you could say a few words to us, and then we can say bye-bye to everyone.
I just want to say everybody should grab this opportunity, and they should give this information to others also, so that they can also participate in this. And I thank you very much to all of you for attending this webinar. Thank you. Thank you all the teams. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.